Hi, San! Welcome to day 3 of our 2-week vacation. We were staying for 2 nights in Olhao, a district of Faro here in Portugal. First order of business was to find breakfast. So, we went for a drive to Praia de Faro or Faro Beach, which is a long strip of land which more or less seemed like a developed sandbar. It is a popular place, and we were hoping that there would also be a nice cafe or restaurant. The weather was very nice with clear blue skies. Beautiful trees lined the roads, and you can also see a bike lane on the other side. Approaching Faro Beach, we crossed this wide open wetland or marshes. There was a narrow bridge, although a new one was under construction during our visit. Even if we got there pretty early, the place had little to no parking space. We followed the road left and right. Even the main road was already lined with cars. Luckily, we found a free spot in a parking lot after looking out for a few minutes. We climbed this marbled staircase to get to the beach. It was looking promising. And ta-da! Many beachgoers were already settled. Some were sunbathing and some were swimming in the open beach. We walked through this wooden pathway, which is very nice for visitors who are only passing by to eat or catch a glimpse of the area. These beautiful huts are not for free, by the way. we decided to settle in the first restaurant we saw. How's this for a view? I had some yummy toast with avocado and egg and a glass of juice. Then, we walked back to the parking lot. My husband and I are not really beach people. We've been to many beaches, islands, and resorts, but we've never really spent time in the beach, except for once maybe in Bohol, Philippines, where my husband actually bathed in the sea. Other than that, de nada. Back on the road, then we decided to visit the city center of Faro. Once again, we were met by narrow and challenging roads. Faro is the capital of the Algarve region. According to Wikipedia, the city has a population of around 60,000 as of 2019. Faro experiences a hot Mediterranean climate and holds the record for the highest minimum temperature ever recorded in Portugal, which was 32 degrees Celsius or 90 degrees Fahrenheit in July 2004. The city's narrow streets reminded me of a city in Albania. Anyway, we drove around and around looking for a vacant parking spot. Only when we drove a bit farther away near a residential area did we find a parking spot, but not for free. Then we started walking towards the old town, which is steaming with history. Faro is strategically located in the Portuguese coast and was under the rule of several domains before the country was officially established in the 1100s. There was the Romans, the Byzantines, the Visigoths, and the Moors. According to historical sources, Faro was under the Moorish rule for 500 years, until they were defeated and banished by the forces of King Afonso III in 1249.
Through this gate, this beautiful gate.
Here is a statue of King Afonso III, great-grandson of Afonso I, also known as Afonso Henriques, the Conqueror, and the founder of Portugal. Walking on cobbled streets really gave some ancient vibes. A few moments later, we found ourselves standing by the Faro Cathedral. It's a national monument built in the 1200s using Spanish Gothic architectural style and designed by Francesco Saverio Fabri. Entrance to the cathedral was €5 per person. We lined up, however, our cards are declined by the machine. The staff said that it had happened often due to many visitors. We didn't carry cash with us, so we left. After walking some more, we found an ATM machine and got some cash. So we went back to the cathedral and the line was even longer. But that's okay. By the way, when I checked our bank account later, €10 was taken by the cathedral. So the machine did work. And so we paid twice. But that's okay. Hope it helps them take care of the monument. Inside, there were beautifully tiled walls and a garden. This chapel contains wooden statues of Saint Michael the Archangel and the Angel with Torch. It also has paintings of adoration of the Magi and the birth of Jesus, all of which were from the 18th century. There's also this altar of bones. and an old carved sundial. So, Faro Cathedral is a Roman Catholic church. It has a beautiful grand interior. I took my time to admire the altars and the intricate designs, and I also left a special prayer. I was born Roman Catholic, and my birth religion has a special place in my heart. I just don't know if Faro Cathedral is active since you have to pay an entrance fee. I climbed the staircase adorned by blue tiles. there was a museum displaying the riches and the history of the Catholic Church. Then I was on the rooftop, where the bells were located. It was very windy up there, but the view was amazing. You can see Faro and the sea and the old town. You can also spot airplanes landing and taking off. To get to the rooftop, you have to use these narrow steps. It was one way in most parts. The steps were also uneven, some were steep due to overuse, so be very careful. Then, we're back to the tiled and cobbled streets of the old Faro town. On the coast, there was a park with a Ferris wheel, benches, and restaurants. It's also a harbor. I love the smell of the sea and the breeze. For dinner, I had grilled sardines and vegetables and potatoes. So, this is beautiful and busy Faro. For sure, there are more sights and attractions to visit here. You can take this train or a tuk-tuk. But for us, we settled with a glimpse of the city on a lovely summer day. We also had to get back to the car as our parking ticket was running out. By the way, if you haven't done so, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, a comment, and of course, if you subscribe to this channel. Thank you! Oh, look at this very nice house covered in tiles. Very Portuguese. I also like these purple flowers. Back on the road, and before heading back to the B&B, let me show you what you can find in a supermarket here in Portugal. Funny, the parking lots here have umbrellas. Super thoughtful. So this is Continente Modelo, which belongs to the biggest retailer in Portugal. There's a pharmacy, and you can basically find everything in this hypermarket. From baked goods, fresh seafoods, fruits and vegetables, to toiletries, books, and even furniture. In the evening, we went to Marinaria Center in Olhao to get some dinner. The sunset there was amazing. In my opinion, the place seemed full of high people, and I tried to enjoy my pasta despite the other guests smoking in the next table. So you might consider staying here in Olhao if you don't prefer the busy and bigger city of Faro. Tomorrow, we leave for Tarifa in Spain. So exciting. So this is all for now. Thank you for watching.